You got a dirty end and a clean end going on here or what?
No, I hardly ever use it.
The caddy life.
It just looks good, yeah. Okay, what should I hit?
We'll just get, I think, if you hit some longer stuff, and we'll start with the 3-iron, shall we? So, or do you want to, actually, maybe that'll be a bit harsh. I've put nothing on TrackMan yet. I mean, so I'm trying to just go through the gears here as you want to go through the gears, you know? Check out this one, see if I-95, yeah, good. Good. Lie looks good. We're in a good spot. Everything looks good. Good. You ready to hit that? What are you going for? I would start just to give yourself a chance off a peg. There's some in the bags here. What are you going for? What's your target?
White pole out there?
Okay.
My swing's stinking right now.
That'll be all right. That's normalized. I think the thing that will be interesting between these two clubs is to see, like, A, how you respond to it, and B, peak height out of it. And see how much that spin rate changes. Let's have a look at those last three. Because that's pretty good so far.
That last one was really good.
3,700. 37, 36. I mean, we know with you we don't need a ton of reps, right? It's always pretty good.
Well, let's hit a good one. Let's go. Ooh, it looks nice.
It's a little bit thicker, right? Less spin. Yeah, higher, less spin.
Wow, that's a little rescue-ish.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I can feel it. One hit.
Without being the look of, and look at that. All we did was gained a couple, but then you gained height. So that's gained like, what's that, 12 feet? That's useful. 45-degree land angle. So 3 degrees steeper on the land angle, and then it gained 20 feet. I'm looking
higher and farther and stop faster.
So 104, 108, 229.2, 229.2. The machine has arrived. The machine has entered the building. Jesus, Dino. That's impressive. Just gonna grab a wrench. Let's throw this in the mix straight away. So basically, new clutch. Let's just see the length difference what we've got on here. Oh, it should be a hair longer. I ordered it 42 and a half. 42 and a half. So.
And what's that? You're spitting out all these.
That's why.
I really don't know.
This is a ½ inch longer than standard,
Okay.
and then this is now on standard length for PGA Tour. So obviously that comes from middle of the, and that's what's tricky when I speak to you on the phone about it. That's middle of the blade, like the housing they use. I'll show it you in the Kingdom in a minute. It takes it from like here, yeah. It doesn't take it from back here, so it's weird. Had to go a little heavier in the golf shaft for the spin, and a bit stronger as well, which I guessed, which I'm glad I got right. It's the same as what you play. Now look, this thing underneath, which is pretty impressive here. Yeah, so the 7 wood, you don't need because we can adjust on this.
You start putting it back and it starts more spinning.
Exactly. Right? You get it. You got it.
Well, that's how I feel. Tell me if I'm wrong, right? Like with why I like my old Rescue. It seems like it's just a spinnier club and I can control it.
And we should look at that. You want to hit that before this?
No. I mean,
but we should look at that as a comparison, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know, you're gonna. I mean, you've played 5 woods in the past, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna gain a lot based on, you know, shots out of the rough.
Right.
Certain holes that we play definitely at GOAT it'll be useful.
It looks good because every time I would get a 5 wood, felt like it was too long and And, you know,
So Casey would play 42, and that was an eye-opener for me. I remember building him a 5-wood at 42, which is old ruler, which is what you'd have been accustomed to. If you remember any, that's 41 and a quarter. Like, you remember old ruler, you used to play 45 on the PGA Tour?
okay.
I have to order that now at 45.75 for that USGA piece. That's what I'm telling you about. So it sounds long, but it's not long. So 42 and a half is actually old money 41.75.
I remember getting when I was at Callaway, they used to, with that Warbird silver purplish head, I used to get a 5-wood, but cut it down, weight the head up, and I used to just chop her out of the rough.
And the heads were small, remember? So that's why it felt
that
long.
Bottom had the bottom.
Yeah.
You just hit it out of the PGA Tour rough and
Yeah.
let it roll down there 200 yards. If not, I couldn't do anything
Yeah.
out of the rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that, I mean, this will be an interesting one for you to see.
And now everything's glossy, huh?
Yeah. What do you think of that?
I like the mat, but it doesn't matter. Little toy, fatty. Weird, different ball position.
Well, you've moved it.
Well, just like I'm looking down in the wood back.
Oh, okay. With the
Go
diff,
a little bit further back. I feel comfortable with it.
because you want to drive the 5-wood out flatter. Like
Well,
why?
no, every time I set up to a wood, because I have so many little reps, I'd look at it and I think I automatically put it up here and I'm like, oh, 5-wood, I can go click one more back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all.
Hit some. Well, if you're ready, hit some off the deck. We didn't do that with the 3-iron either. See, this is.
I won't hit 'em too much.
See, look, this is going too. Is that normalized?
Too short, right?
It's a little short. We got to strengthen this.
No,
Otherwise, it's
I didn't
useless.
hit it. I didn't hit it very good.
It just, yeah. Remember, I can strengthen it with that weight and also loft sleeve. Is that deck? That was off the deck.
Yeah, a little thin.
227. It's nice there.
Trottie, this club's great. Figure that out. It's not like a normal 5-wood where I would hit them too high.
234, Dino. You're a joke. They're all like, there's a picnic blanket over them. We can go up there and have a little cup of tea together. Do you want to see this stronger, just for what it can do?
No, that looks good, right? What do you think?
Was 230.
Where the hell would I want to hit it farther than that?
Because how far were you hitting that 3-iron? Mind you, that 3-iron was off a peg.
Two,
I got it in here, I got it in here. I think it was 229.
4.2.
Yeah. These things, yeah, 229.2. These things are too close together for my liking. I want to strengthen that.
Okay.
Get in there.
You're the fitter.
225.
What do you want me to strengthen?
I would say let's start with the loft sleeve here. It'll have a bigger impact for me than the thing. But I think because what are you going to do? Would you carry both of these? 3
No.
and the 5 wood? You drop the 3-iron.
I would drop something, right? I'd have to.
Drop the 3-iron. Put this in here. Let's go 2
Golf
clicks.
play is the 3-iron I like just because I use it on 16 and 12.
12, yeah. But you could use this on 10 if you needed to. If it would get there.
You might get that there.
Down breeze for sure. Right, so we're going 234. I've moved it degree and a bit stronger. So face more open, lie angle more upright. Little flatter, less spin.
Hard to catch these in the center. I gotta get that club descending a little bit and catch them.
Catching them a little low, are you?
I just gotta clip the roots a little bit more, right? How far does that go?
Normalized 243.
You like that? Or?
I do. It's more. I think it's more useful to you. You think, for you, you think this is a bit strong? Now you like to see it a bit spinny.
Well, now I know I can just put it.
Yeah,
back.
exactly. That's the whole point of the
I
thing.
love that everything goes nice.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with it.
And we haven't even got into that. Unless I don't think you need to be honest.
Nope.
Unless you want to see it.
What do you? Yeah. What should we do? Make it go higher?
I mean, you're in the bang in the middle, so let's try and make it more like a 7 wood. See how that face angle is? Because you were talking 7 woods, weren't you? So let's go like that.
Oh, what are you doing now? Going back?
Higher, yeah. All the way higher. Let's go all the way. See if you can palette the face angle. It might look like a hooded claw. You might be like, what the? It's not too bad.
Hey, look at our shoe game today.
I know, mate, you did well. They're the Dino Customs. Did you ever play a 7 wood on tour?
No, just that's like I said, that 5 wood or whatever I cut.
See, 224 now, 5,000 spin. So this is the spinniest and the shortest it will go.
So I don't want that then, right? Or I could.
No, but I mean, it's just showing you what. They're significantly shorter, yeah.
Switch them around.
Yeah, 216. I'll go back to, I feel like you loved it in standard. All right, that's standard, and that's back where I think you liked it at the start. And we'll go from there.
I'm very good at hitting long stuff off the ground.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I want to blame that I just don't put in the rips, but I don't feel like I'm swinging real good. I'm doing the things I want.
So when you played on tour, was that the same deal? You weren't always loving the long stuff off the...
Yeah, but I was a lot sharper, so it did. You know, my swing is it's not the most
Steepest.
deep and all that shit.
Yeah.
Just stay away from that part of the game.
That's normalised as well. Let's put the last few swings so you can see them in the chart. 773 iron, I marked it up. So you got your totals, 211, 226.
No, but this is great, right? This
Yeah.
is exactly what I
It's useful.
Okay.
It's a lot easier, isn't it?
So I think, like, wow, this is cool. Okay.
Well, they're two good options. You got to put some time in there.
Oh yeah, then I can just figure out which one I want.
For me, I don't need to change. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to change anything here so far.
No.
But this goes back to the build, doesn't it? Like, the build was pretty bang on.
Yeah.
Should we have a look at these two and see if this has got any chance? I know you love your one, but we might as well see.
Yeah, for sure.
Does this feel stiffer than your Envy?
Huh?
Does this shaft feel stiffer than your Envy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I kind of forget. Short, huh?
Let's have a look. I was looking at ball flight. 226, normalised. I just think you've now got 3 clubs that do the same job. Not a bad thing. And they all go, I mean, that's like the middle height, 103 peak, 230. It's impressive how consistent your spin is on all these. That's what I see with these long irons and long woods and hybrids and stuff. I mean, look at that.
Gotta swing so damn slow, right?
It's down the pipe. It's back in the picnic table, Dino. Just a shiny on that.
Yeah. Just checking it
I don't know. To me, your gamer one sounds tinny. Like I would hate that for the sound. Like I prefer that sound.
Sure.
But it's not. You know my view on. I struggle with these. It's longer, I think. It's a quarter inch longer than that. Eighth.
Oh, but that's not.
Eighth.
I can figure that out.
And it's going
Look
further.
at the scoring lines. They're really rounded.
And yeah, if you look at this one's coming in a little. Like that was, like, I was wondering where we were going with this back in the day. Like, why is that?
But no, but look at I'm just saying there's a lot of
Yeah.
roll, right? The roll or bulge or whatever it is.
Well, I think it's got a twist face in it.
Oh,
That's what
it
yeah.
is.
That's what you're seeing. I mean, I know for you, you don't miss the middle much, but do you know what I mean? That's why it looks funky to you.
I like the 5 and the 3 iron better than this one, I think.
Yep.
It just doesn't set up. Sets up a little weird.
But it's also doing the same job.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're not in love with it.
Nope. I'm in love with the 3 iron and the other one. Can we hit the other one?
Yeah, of course.